Hello, everyone. So I want to do another one of these. As you know, I read a lot of books. I listen to a lot of podcasts. I try to stay informed. I'm on YouTube all day, every day. I read the paper. I try to be on top of things. And I make recommendations. Today, I'm going to recommend a book and a lecture series, okay, by one of my heroes, the great Robert Sapolsky. He's a professor out there in Stanford. He's an author. Um, I discovered Sapolsky, I don't know, about 15 years ago. I bought a book on stress. It was like the name of the title was Why Don't Zebras Get Ulcers, if I remember correctly. And again, it's not one of those ridiculous, stupid, superficial self-help books. No way. Robert Sapolsky is a well-respected neuroendocrinologist, and he doesn't water it down. All right, so this stuff is heavy. It's hard. And by the way, so the book I'm going to recommend today is his latest. This was published in 2017. I have the cover off. It's called Behave by Robert Sapolsky. It's a big one. It's like over 700 pages. And essentially, Behave is, let me just go back to the actual title. I had this set up on Robert Sapolsky. Behave is, here we are. Behave, the biology of humans at our best and worst. This is really, really interesting and profound stuff. Now, Robert Sapolsky is a biologist. His focus is on physiology, but he also, in this book, he gets into other factors like environment and, parental care and childhood trauma, all this stuff. For example, he starts out with like, why are you doing, and like this moment here, like right now, I am doing a video recording here. I'm taping myself. I'm going to put this on YouTube, and it'll say like why, like start from today, like what's going on in your brain right now, what prompted you to do this, go 1 second before. So you look at brain, the mind, neurology, what happened an hour ago, neuroendocrinology, hormonally, what did you have for breakfast, all that stuff. It's fascinating. And then extend it out. What was going on with you 2 weeks in terms of, like what was your diet like? Were you exercising? Were you stressed? Did you have a conversation? A conversation you had 2 weeks ago, how did that affect you? How did it affect you psychologically and then also physiologically as well? So he keeps going back and extending back, early adulthood and adolescence and childhood. Was there any trauma, this and that? Did you have any operation? This, all the way back until you were in your mother's stomach, the prenatal conditions. What was your mother's diet? Did she smoke? This and that. And it's just so good. And then he keeps going even more, like your mother's mother and your ancestors, all the way back till the beginning of whatever, 5 million years ago, before Homo sapiens and all this. It's just so good and profound. So I want to recommend this book, Behave, read it. I'm obviously not doing justice the way I just described this. And then another recommendation is Robert Sapolsky's lecture series on, here it is, I believe I have this set up. Go on YouTube and just plug in Robert Sapolsky, and the name of it is called Lecture Collection, Human Behavioral Biology at Stanford. Now, it's the whole damn semester. All 25 classes. Each of them, the classes are between an hour and a half. And there are 25 of them. I've watched them all twice. And I've learned so much. So take a look at some of the classes here. And I'm not going to look. Okay, so you have, I wish I could do this better so I could see this and then talk. So you have Introduction to Human Behavioral Biology, Behavioral Evolution 2, Molecular Genetics 2, Behavioral Genetics 1, Behavioral Genetics 2, Recognizing Relatives, Ethnology, Introduction to Neuroscience, Introduction to Neuroscience 2, Endocrinology, Advanced Neurology and Endocrinology, Limbic System, Human Sexual Behavior, Human Sexual Behavior 2, Human Sexual Behavior and Aggression, Aggression 2, Aggression 3, Aggression 4, Chaos and Reductionism, Emergence and Complexity, Language, Schizophrenia, and then Individual Differences. So by the way, I'm psyched myself. I'm going to watch this again after I'm done with this recording. I mean, it's going to take me weeks, but okay, everyone, I hope this is helpful. Check out Robert Sapolsky. He's the best. He's funny, he's cool, and I love the way he looks, the beard and all that. All right, people, have a great day.